This is the story of Santa Susana, America's forgotten nuclear disaster. Imagine a nuclear reactor melting down in secret, not in Chernobyl or the Soviet Union, but right here in America. In Los Angeles, 1959, life was sunny and peaceful. But only a few miles away, a secret crisis was unfolding. For decades, the government kept this disaster hidden. This is the story of the Santa Susana nuclear meltdown. The incident occurred at the Santa Susana Field Laboratory, involving an experimental reactor called the Sodium Reactor Experiment, or SRE. During the Cold War, the U.S. was racing the Soviet Union, believing nuclear energy was the future, leading to many experimental reactors. The SRE was unique because it used highly reactive liquid sodium for cooling, which, if exposed to air or water, could ignite violently. In July 1959, operators noticed terrifying signs. Temperatures were rising rapidly, radiation levels soared, and fuel rods overheated. The nightmare scenario began. Part of the reactor core started to melt. A partial nuclear meltdown had started near Los Angeles. Facing an explosion risk, officials made a choice. They intentionally released radioactive gases into the atmosphere over a period of weeks. What followed was a massive cover-up, minimizing the disaster and keeping the public completely in the dark. Radioactive clouds drifted across Los Angeles and Ventura County, but no one was warned. No evacuations were issued. Life went on normally. Government agencies classified radiation measurements and hid reports, officially minimizing the incident to the public. The truth remained buried for nearly 20 years, until 1979, the same year as 3 Mile Island. A group of UCLA students, researching old government nuclear records, uncovered hidden documents revealing the true scale of the meltdown and the intentional gas release. The revelations sparked outrage. Residents and workers began asking terrifying questions about exposure and increased cancer rates. The controversy continues today, as the site struggles with severe contamination from both nuclear and chemical waste. Over the years, many local families and former workers have reported unusually high rates of cancer in the surrounding area. Santa Susana was also used for rocket engine testing, leaving behind toxic chemical pollution, making it one of California's most contaminated industrial sites. Today, when we think of nuclear disasters, we think of Chernobyl or 3 Mile Island. But long before those, America had its own hidden nightmare. A nuclear reactor partially melted down near one of America's largest cities, and the public was unaware for nearly 20 years. Buried beneath Cold War secrecy, decades of silence, and California sunshine, most people in Los Angeles still have no idea it ever happened.